Hello, everybody. It's Joyce here at Shadow Bayou Tarot, and I am here for your live stream Q&A. Let me fix this a minute, y'all. Same. Let me adjust everything. All right, there we go. I hope you guys are getting the notifications that I am live. Hoo-wee. It has been one of those days, but it was a good day. It's just been a day. So I apologize for being late, but sometimes a girl is just late. You know what I mean? Jelly bean. Look at his hair. How you doing, ILDA? I have your question, and I read what you wrote. How in the world did that person get your boss fired? That sounded nefarious. That sounded, I don't know. That sounded a little suspicious. I was reading that thinking, Lord, what happened? Hi, Christina. Thank you. That is some news. Oh, really? He said he was always late, but he's the boss. Maybe he can be late. All right, we're going to get started here. And my first person, well, ILDA, you're my last person. So you're number 8. And I want to say it out loud. This live stream is closed to incoming questions, but I do want to thank everyone who is participating in tonight's Q&A. It is greatly, greatly appreciated. All right, Emily is first. And Emily had wanted to participate last time, but she didn't know she had to put her questions in beforehand. So she did send me her question to be first in line, which is fine. All right, Emily, you are first. Then we have Richard, then Bianca. 4th would be JOHNIKA. 5th is James. 6 is MARSHA. 7 is SHELLYSHEL. I think it's SHELLYSHEL. She didn't give me her handle, so I'm thinking she's still going by SHELLYSHEL. And then ILDA. All right, Emily is first. So we're going to get started. And thank y'all again. 3:29, Emily is your timestamp. 3:29, Emily. All right, you want to know, what does your love life look like in 2026? I have like 3 people asking that exact question. All right, Emily, what does your love life look like for 2026? And we're just starting 2026. Anything can change in a year. I mean, literally anything. Good or bad, regardless of what's going on, anything can change in a year. Anything can change overnight. Anything can change. All right. So, Emily, let's see what your love life is looking like as of now for 2026. All right, SHELLYSHEL, definitely. All right, gotcha. You're number 7, Shelly. All right. So this to me, what I feel is somebody here is hoping to reunite with somebody that there was a lot of conflict with. That's the conflict somebody wants to get out of. Okay. Somebody wants to get out of conflict with an emperor who wasn't playing straight. And this is what I feel is the wish, wanting to reconcile. But things have to be worked on between you and this person. There are obstacles here that need to be worked on, differences. You know, somebody wants someone's attention back. So I feel like you could be wanting this person's attention back. They could be wanting it from you. I'm going to read this from your perspective because I feel like you would like this person back. Now, you could say, no, I don't. If that's the truth, then it would be this person wanting you back. But I feel like my first feeling is that you would like a reconciliation with this person. You would like for this person to miss you and want to just remedy the whole situation with you, to return. For there to be an opportunity for a new start between you and this person. So I keep getting reconciliation energy. That is the desire. And it looks like there's going to be some type of communication between you and this person. I'll read off the signs that show up in the reading, which it literally could be any sign, but just because I'm just saying what's here. So we have Leo energy, we have Aries energy, we have Gemini, Libra. Yeah, somebody wants, yeah, they keep looking back. They keep looking back. So I feel like you would like to hear from this person. I feel like you will hear from this person. What are their intentions? There's going to be some kind of argument or conflict. Okay. Initially a disagreement, but somebody is changing their perspective. This could have been regarding a third party. An outside influence could have had something to do with this relationship going south. But it looks like this person, there's going to be some type of let's make peace with it, let's make up, let's start over. But initially there's conflict to resolve. And there might be some battle of words. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I feel like there was somebody else intruding on the connection. And that's where the problems really escalated here in the past. And you feel like it was unfair, which, I mean, in my opinion, it would be unfair. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. That you and somebody else are going to try to work things out. Let me get a potential outcome just for shits and giggles. All right, here we go. Potential outcome. I feel an effort is going to be put into reconciling with this person, but it may not be what you want it to be. I don't feel like you and this person are on the same page. I feel like you're more loyal and committed. This person really doesn't know what they want. I feel like this is a stubborn person you're working with, or that you will be working with or dealing with, I should say. And it could come to another painful end, but that's just what I'm getting, okay? I don't feel like it will last. I don't feel like reconciliation will last. I feel like it'll be another battleground. You know what I mean? That's what I'm getting. All right. Thank you, Emily. Next is Richard. Richard, 1013. And y'all, please do hit the like button when you're coming into the room. Even though it's a Q&A, it does still help. All right, Richard, you want to know what you can expect in love for the second half of January. Well, let us see. Let us see. Let me get these cards ready. Let me get these little cards ready, Richard. Okay. You know, we got to pick on Richard a little bit. All right. So let's see what your love life is going to be looking like the second half of January 2026. Richard. Well, damn. This is such a mixed bag, in my opinion. All right. So, okay. Honestly, Richard, I don't see a whole hell of a lot of change. I see somebody wanting to give clarity to confusion, having an opportunity to speak their truth. Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands. So we have communication and action here, okay? I feel like somebody wants to bring clarity to a situation. Have the moon also on top of the Five of Wands. And then the star, along with, well, the Ace of Swords is going to bring in some clarity. There was some confusion, or there is some confusion. Opportunity to speak and communicate, okay? And it's going to bring you some happiness. With the Sun card, it's going to bring you happiness here, okay? And the feeling of things can be healed. We can have a new start. There's that potential. You're going to feel like a renewal of the potential. Okay, well, here's the thing. Moving along, moving past that, is the Ten of Swords and the High Priestess. Okay. Some more communication, not necessarily telling the whole truth because the sword is down. And somebody is guarding themselves. Somebody is like, they're not revealing everything. So there's going to be silence again. Somebody's going to pull back their energy after displaying what looks like a happy reunion or a happy beginning. There's going to be silence again. The silence will come back in this connection. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody's not investing a whole lot. Four of Cups. And it's going to, yeah. And the Six of Swords. It's always going to be the fight to move forward. The fight to, I guess you could say, grow the connection. And a lot of, I'm not happy with the way things are. I get excited, or I get, you know, I start to have this idea that things are going to get better, and then they just go back to how they were. things are going to go back to how they were after the initial, oh, it looks like things are finally looking up. It doesn't look that way. It looks like it's going to go back to how it is with the silence, lack of communication, because somebody here is being stingy and not investing. They're holding back their energy. Yeah, it's like, here I am, kiki, kiki, and then they pull back and it's complete silence. And it makes you feel like this is too damn difficult. 10 of Wands and the Hermit, thinking about this, contemplation of, I'm not being fulfilled. I'm not being fulfilled. This is too difficult. And it's just, it's a never ending story of blockages. You know, nobody wants to compromise. This person doesn't want to compromise. They give an inch, but take a mile. You know what I'm saying? Or should I say, one step forward, 3 steps back is better of a description. Hi, Dr. Mark in Texas. How are you? So, Richard, that's what I've got for the second half of January. It looks like a push and pull with energy. It looks like this person is going to look like things are starting to look up. We're getting out of this emotional conflict, whatever you want to call it. This person's opening up to me a little bit, and they're going to pull back their energy just as quickly as you think they're opening up. And I feel like you're getting fed up with it. And that's what I've got, Richard. All right. So we have Bianca, and thank you, Richard. We have Bianca, who is next, 1708, Bianca. 1708. So you want to know how things are going in love. No word from your person in 2 weeks, which is crazy to me. That's a hard nut to crack. For some reason, he is and he's not. Let's see. Let's see what's going on, Bianca, what you can expect in your love life, honeys. Bianca, there you are. This person does think about you. Your person does think about you. And it looks to me like you will get some kind of message from him. Looks like a passionate or flirty message. Maybe not be, you know, flirty in your eyes, but in his. With the Page of Wands and the Knight of Cups. And this is coming from the King of Pentacles. Okay, the King of Pentacles is, yeah, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I feel Taurus rules over the King of Pentacles. You also have Virgo with the Hermit. The King of Pentacles can also be a father figure, as the Emperor can be. So this person thinks about home, thinks about their home life and what they're going through here. So I feel like he's not going to open up and tell you everything going on. There will be some clarity given here. And it's something here about a painful end or something coming to an end. This person wants to leave his situation. This person wants to leave his situation. He's unhappy in his situation. It's like an actor playing a role. It's how I feel. So I feel like you're going to get communication very soon. He may talk to you about leaving that situation. But he's not going to tell you everything with that Five of Swords there. He's not going to speak on everything. It's going to surprise you what's happening. Ooh. There's a lot of conflict, a lot of arguments. There's a tower going on in his life right now. There's a tower going on in his love life. It's going to surprise you when you find out what really happened or what's really going on, because I feel like initially he's not telling you everything, or this could be he hasn't told you everything. But it's going down at the homestead with Padna over there. Okay. I got a tower coming in for your friend. Yeah, they're showing me the silence now with this high priestess, but it looks like you're going to have communication start up again. With the Fool, that's the new start. And here you have the King of Swords with his sword up. You're going to, and then the Messengers, which is your Page of Wands, coming in, giving you a message. The Knight of Cups is a messenger as well, but you also, usually you're going to see the Knight of Cups, not the Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups. Usually you also see them. They're messengers too, just like the pages, but they take action. The pages just send messages. You know what I mean? It just means a message. This person is so in his little shits about everything he feels he screwed up in his life. I could tell you that right now. And that's the damn truth, honey. Yeah, I see back and forth communication just showed up. And he's in a defense mode. You know, your friend is in a defense mode, trying to hold on to his money, trying not to lose his ass too bad, but, and that's the truth, Ace of Swords. You're going to hear from him. Girl, it looks to me like it's going down over there. Going down. And if it's going down, she's going to be wanting to drag his ass for everything. He may not be able to if you think about it. If it's, you know. But that's what it looks like to me. The tower's falling, baby. The tower looks like it's coming down and it ain't pretty. Whew. And I get it. I know where you're coming from. You miss him and being silly with him and stuff like that. But if he's got some serious shiatsu going on, then he just can't do that right now. I know it sounds like I'm making excuses, but I think about how I would be handling that if it were me. And I mean, I can't say I've ever been in that situation, but yeah, she has a place to go, but she don't want him and her to not be a couple when they were never a couple to begin with. You know, and you know that too. Yeah, she's got a place to go, which is great, but she don't want to leave his house because then it shows they are separated, not a couple in her mind. As long as I am here, we are a couple. And that's not necessarily always the truth, right? Like a false impression. Yeah, she doesn't want to be embarrassed. Number one. Number two, she doesn't want to let him go. She don't want to let him go. And we've been knowing that. She don't want to let him go. And he's trying not to be ugly because of the situation, but I think it looks like it's getting ugly. It looks like it's already ugly, and it looks like it's getting worse. But I don't know. I'm not there, but I feel like it's true, and they're showing me that that's what it is. You know? So in that regard, especially if she gets the law involved but still, she can't do nothing about who he talks to. Anyway, they're not, again, they're not a couple. So that baby never smiled. Oh, well, I'm sure there's a lot of tension. You know what I mean? I'm sure there's a lot of tension. All right. Thank you, Bianca. JOHNIKA, you're next. 2632. All right. JOHNIKA, you want to know if I see any commitment in love for you this year? Again, I'm going to say it. This year just started. A lot can happen in a year. A damn lot. Let's see what happens. Let's see what they tell me. Do I see any commitment for you in love for 2026? JOHNIKA. So they show me you daydreaming about this, wanting this. It looks like, hold on. It looks like you missed someone. Something that ended suddenly or unexpectedly at some point. That this is someone you think of and someone you miss, and that you would like to work things out with. This looks to me like you want this back, like you want this person back to heal something with that. This is someone in particular that you love, that you have in your heart, okay, and that you would want to reconcile with. Like you feel like this person, you feel betrayed you somehow in the past. But this is someone you can't stop loving. You still have love in your heart for them, and you would like to hear from this person to make things right. And it could have been a third-party issue here that happened. It could have been a third-party issue. So I don't know if you've reached out to this person. Let me see. Let me see what they're going to do. if there's any communication from them, it's long awaited and it's very, it's like nothing big. It's nothing elaborate. I don't see a reconciliation happening with a past person. I really don't. I have this King of Swords, but I also have the King of Swords pulling back their energy to let this situation go. Just let it go. And the Knight of Pentacles. So I don't think there's going to be a reconciliation with you and someone on your mind, someone that you would like to have back into your life. And I have to say it because it's showing up. Hi, Rachel. Hi, Leo Sun. I'm not taking any. I only take questions before the live stream. And I always let people know that beforehand. But I do appreciate you asking. Okay, let's see. So I'm only seeing something very brief and temporary coming towards you at some point. I don't know when, but this is Knight of Wands energy. This is somebody who you might think, oh, maybe this will be something, a relationship that'll work out, but it's going to leave you sitting there wondering what the hell happened. It's going to go, yeah, this person is not looking for anything long term. This would be just something very brief and very casual. That's all that this particular person is interested in, and it's not the same person as who's on your mind. Okay? It's a different person. And I feel you would be disappointed because it's not going to go anywhere. This would be a player type energy. Yeah. They're not willing to be in a relationship. They're not interested in that. So this is somebody looking for a good time for a short time. As far as what I can see as of now, that's it. And I don't see a reconciliation with a past person. All right. Not that you asked about a past person. I'm just letting you know what comes out. All right. Thank you, JOHNIKA. All right, James. James 3328. James, you wrote, please read for my person, Stephanie. She's a Taurus. So I'm guessing you're saying she's your person. I guess you want to know what she feels about you, her intentions, whatever it is that'll come out regarding her towards you. So that's how I'm taking that. All right, let's see, James, what Stephanie's energies are towards you. That's why I say y'all got to give me a specific question, because I'm assuming that's what you want to know, James. All right. So let's see how Stephanie feels about you, whatever it is her energies are towards you, her thoughts, feelings, whatever it is. All right. I feel like she has some kind of, her guard is up towards you, James. That's what it looks like to me. And it also looks like she has to choose between you and somebody else, or maybe she has. With the Six of Pentacles and the Lovers, it looks like things have come to an end or will come to an end between you. There are secrets here, secrets in silence with the High Priestess. Let me see. There's been a lot of hurt feelings here, but I feel her energy is guarded, like wanting to stand up for herself, wanting to defend herself some kind of way, protect herself, defend herself. Her guard is up. That's the truth. So I don't know if, hold on. I feel like she wants to be well taken care of, if you know what I'm saying. Because I'm like, why is this High Priestess here? Because of the King of Pentacles. Is she married? Or does she want to be married to a King of Pentacles energy? This type of person is usually somebody who wants to get married. A King of Pentacles usually is married or wants to be married. A father figure, usually financially stable, mature, that type of thing. And it looks like that's what the High Priestess is hiding. I feel like she's taken an assessment of this connection with you. And I feel like she's choosing not to be involved with you. I feel like she wants to be with somebody else or some other type of person. It's something like that. I feel like there's going to be some type of communication with her that she feels. I just feel like she doesn't want to be with you. And I hate to say that. I don't know how else to tell you that. She may say she just wants to be single, but I feel like she's walking away to pursue someone new. Okay, I feel like she's walking away to go toward another opportunity in love with somebody else. Three of Swords. So there's third party energy. She may look at you as a player, because something about this says she looks at you as somebody who's a player. Maybe that's why she would want to go to somebody else, somebody more stable. Show me why the King of Pentacles is here. Because this doesn't necessarily mean she's cheating. It could be that if you're not providing stability and that's what she wants, she's going to leave you to go to somebody who can. You know what I'm saying? I mean, show me the King of Pentacles. Looks like somebody she's walking towards. King of Pentacles is somebody she's going towards. That's what this looks like. Like something's coming to an end and she's moving forward toward this person for stability with the Six of Swords. Six of Swords comes out of conflict and the Five of Swords to go towards stability. That's what their goal is, stability. And it could be she's going toward a soulmate or a past person, even with the Six of Cups, to work things out with that person. Yeah, this could be an unexpected breakup between you and her. But if she doesn't look at you as someone who can provide for her or wants to provide for her as a stable life partner, if that's the case, you know what I'm saying? It just seems like that's where she wants to be, where it's more stable. Or what she feels is more stable. So that's what I've got, James. All right. Thank you. All right. Marsha. All right, Marsha, your timestamp is 4050. Marsha, 4050. And you want to know what your love life looks like in 2026. And again, anything can change in a year, and we just started this one. So a lot can happen. Let's just see what they say. Do I want this deck? No. Of course, it's going to be this one. All right, here we go. Marsha, let's see how your love life looks for 2026. Marsha. Have a good night, Bianca. Thank you. No, she's not Marsha from the Brady Bunch. It's funny you remember that show. All right, Marsha, let's see. Love for 2026. It looks to me like there's been a lot of disappointments in love for you. There could have been someone you thought was the right person, but they weren't. There was a lot of conflict here regarding commitment. It's around commitment. And it looks like it was something very toxic with the devil energy and the Four of Cups, that you weren't satisfied with the connection that you've had in the past, or connections. It looks like you're coming out of a place, or you will be coming out of a place of leaving your options open. Your energy looks closed off to receiving new love. Okay, that's how your energy looks. But it's changing. It's changing from the Ten of Swords energy to the Seven of Cups. Like, all right, I'm healing. I'm ready for a new start. I'm facing new beginnings. I'm going to leave my options open. I'm going to be taking my chances to see what's out there. Taking the leap of faith to go toward a wish fulfillment. So let me see, where is this headed? I don't see anyone yet. They keep showing me you're heading in the right direction. So this is the thing. I feel like there's going to be two different people you come across. You're going to have the opportunity to start something with somebody new here, but I feel like it's not who you really want. I feel like you're not going to really want to be with that particular person. This is the problem. The problem is, I feel like someone from the past will show up, somebody you have a history with, and that's where you're going to divert your attention. That you're going to welcome somebody coming back around to you. You're not going to be very much interested in this new particular person who would like to take you out, date you, get to know you. It doesn't look to me like you really are interested in that person. And then I see somebody from the past, somebody you have history with, getting your attention back. And that you divert to that person again. Because you love that person. You want to be a couple with that. Yep. You got a blast from the past wanting to come back. At some point here. I don't know when. And it looks like you're not interested in the new person who's going to want to take you out and all the things. You're going to want to work it out, having hope beyond hope that this person is coming back for marriage. This could be somebody from a different culture. Doesn't have to be. This is somebody that a cycle ended with, but they're going to kickstart it to start again. Now, is it the right path? I feel like there's a lesson to be learned here. Whether it's right is up to you. To be honest with you, they're not showing me if it's right or wrong. Apparently, if it's repetitive, you haven't learned from the first time. Because you still going to be, listen, you're not going to know what this person wants. They're going to confuse the shit out of you, and you're going to act like you're not confused, but you will be. Because you're still not going to know if they're going to commit to you or not. You know, it's like a repetitive cycle waiting to happen. Hi, Richard. All right, Marsha, let's see if what's the potential outcome with you and this person from the past that I feel like you're going to give your attention to with the hope that they'll straighten their ass up. Let's see. Yep, you're hoping that they marry you. You're hoping that this is the chance, the opportunity for y'all to be together, get married and all the things or whatever it is. But it's going to be really empty promises, false hope, Knight of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Page of Cups. Yeah. You're going to be left waiting still, waiting for an answer, waiting for this person to commit. If you go with a past person, you're going to be in the same boat you were with them before. It's not going to be different. It's not going to change. They're going to keep you just as confused as they did before. It's a repetitive cycle, and it repeats when we don't learn the lesson. And the only way to keep moving forward, to stay on the correct path and move forward, is to learn the lesson, not repeat the same stuff. You got to change it. You got to change the dynamic, change the energy, not accept less. If you have high hopes for a past person who is going to show up, I do not know when, with the hope of it'll be different this time, it's not going to be different. They're showing me it would be the same thing, and you're going to be alone and waiting and wondering what's going on. So they show me you're not interested in the new person that's going to ask you out. And then here your past person is, and you're going to be looking at them like, okay, maybe this time, maybe this time. So that's what I've got. That's what I've got. Yeah, Richard, stay a while. What the hell's going on, Richard? All right. Thank you, Marsha. We have SHELLYSHEL 5014. SHELLYSHEL, you want to know the current energy towards you from your Aquarius guy. You were dating this person and you're no longer in contact. You're no longer in contact on that matter. So that makes me think you guys still communicate like as friends, not as a couple, that y'all were dating, decided no longer to date, but y'all still talk every now and then, chit chat, something like that. That's what that makes me think. That it's blase, whenever. I don't know if you work with this person. I don't know who this is. As far as y'all no longer dating, but I feel like there's still chatter there sometimes. So let's see. I nailed it. Well, let's see what that person's energy is towards you. Let's see what Mr. Aquarius's energy is towards SHELLYSHEL. Richard, you're going to cuss me out, Richard. I just know it. I just know it. Go see. It's at 10:13, Richard. ILDA, tell him not to cuss me out. SHELLYSHEL. It's been a long time, Shelly. Oh, Lord. All right. So this is right off the bat. This person here regrets the way he treated you. Okay. 5 of Cups to Judgment. So I'm going to tell you, Shelly, he regrets the way he treated you. He would like to mend things with you and for your forgiveness. He would like your forgiveness and to heal the connection, which Judgment and the Star is about healing the connection. Judgment is about reconciliation, getting a second chance. But and the Star is about new beginnings too. It's about having faith and hope and healing and new beginnings, all the things. Page of Pentacles is about new starts too. This person is sorry for the choices that he made. He was screwing around or something, Shelly. He was something. I got the Devil and the Lovers. Something went rocky. Something got toxic. Conflict, other people involved. He didn't want to commit is what his trip is. Yeah, he didn't want to commit. He wanted to wet the wand, get some attention, be a selfish little schmuck that he is. Yeah, Ace of Wands. He'd like to wet that whistle again if you let his ass. So they're saying he regrets how he treated you. Yep, he left his options open and he was lying and dishonest. Liar, cheater, thief. 7 of Swords to the 7 of Cups. And with the Devil, Shelly, why you want to know about this fool, this idiot here? Yeah, and things came to an end. He pulled back his energy to let it go. But he regrets it now. I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you something, Shelly. I'm going to tell you something. This man here is a user and a manipulator. You don't have to believe me. You don't. You find out all by yourself. This man here needs to grow the fuck up. Period. He must think his hot ass. He must think his ass is hotter than hot. Tell him he is not that special. But he needs to get off that medicine, get off whatever the shit he's taking. Because he is not that fucking special. Okay? To be all, everybody wants me energy. Like, bitch, no. That's what I would tell him. I'd call him a bitch. I'm not calling you a bitch. I'm calling him a bitch. He's a dusty. You see him? He got, okay. Grass wasn't greener on the other side. He likes you. Yes, he does. He likes you. He's still attracted to you. Sure is. But you see, he's going to want to restart this little smoochy fest. Okay? He's going to want to start the smoochy pooch fest. He's going to want to, I want to make it right, Shelly. Ooh, kiss, kiss, suck, suck, fuck, fuck, all the things. You already know. But what he's actually giving you is some dusty ass bullshit. I'm going to say like ILDA, Sir Dusty. Sir Dust a lot, okay? I call his ass a whore. Not a very good one. There's no penis that good. I'm sorry, y'all. For all this trouble? No. No. Hell no. Tell him take it back to the community. He was passing it around. Take a, Because this little man here is a manipulator, is still. You can tell him I said it even. His ass is not that special, and his penis is even less special. Trust and believe. For him to think he is the Mac Daddy shit. He is not. No. He think he is. Tell him he must be smoking something serious. Because that, no. Laugh at him. Because that's about how fucking crazy that is. Look at him. Oh my God. He's going to be like, let's be friends. Let's hang out. I'm going to tell you something. Girl. He's going to want to throw some drinks on you and say, oh, wake up naked in the bed the next day. Oh, I don't know what came over me. Oh, Shelly, I'm so sorry. No, the bitch ain't sorry. Okay? He wants to manipulate this situation by acting all goody two-shoes after the fact. He is far from a goody damn two-shoes. Okay? You can tell him the gig is up, bruh. Take it somewhere else, baby. And I mean, you can entertain him all you want, have the kiki communication, whatever, but it's pointless because all he's doing is feeling like he's got the leverage to fuck you over again and tell you shit that he expects you to believe again. But oh, I regret cheat. Yeah, he regrets something because something bit him in the ass. Something didn't go right down the road where he passed to. That's it. He likes you. He's attracted to you, but he's a dog. And he's apparently a dog in some heat. Okay? That's the problem we got here. That thing thinks he's going to, girl, listen. And he would still carry his peony ass on out of there and be non-committal as usual. Yep. Purchasing more karmic debt than what he came in with. What that tells you. He knows how to charm people. I just got a feeling he's not that good at it. I don't care who he's screwing. You know, or what he's doing. I just don't feel like he's that suave. He thinks he's suave. You gave him confidence, girl, pull that shit back. Say, I lied to you. I tried to help you, but you're too pitiful. You tell him. Because somebody who acts like that, they need to be, I don't care what y'all say. This is not the Love and Light channel. You looking for that? Look elsewhere. I'm going to tell you. Piss on that shit. Piss on that shit. That's intentional manipulation. You know how I feel about that? He can go fouillon himself, fuckier himself sideways. Forgive me for my French. Y'all know I'm a fluent F-word French speaker. Forewarned is forearmed. Dr. Mark, around here, I tell it like it is. Cover your ears. It gets dirty. It's sometimes the truth is dirty. Okay. I'm a Cajun. This is how we are. Okay. We're going to just say it straight out the gate. This man ain't worth a damn. Not my cards, but who I'm talking about. But he thinks he's something. You see, he thinks he's Rico Suave all up in the sheets. You're going to have to tell him the truth now. That you've been building him up, trying to help him. But apparently it didn't work. I mean, girl, I would not, I don't know. You do whatever you want. You know, I'm just saying this man here is not going to offer you nothing but bullshit. That's shiatsa. Shelly, it's got to be you tired of the shiatsa with the people. I would not. He thinks he's something serious too. He thinks he's all that in a bag of chips. No. Even Golden Flake chips is better than him. He thinks he's Frito-Lay. I mean, damn. This man makes my stomach hurt. You know what that means? Oh. Shelly, you need to tell him he needs to get over himself because you over it. I did my good deed. I'm entertaining myself, but carrying on. Good. Don't look at this person as a potential partner because that's not his energy at all. His energy thinks he's something. He's going to lead you on to drop you off, you know. Thank you, Mr. Hermetic. I appreciate it. That's you, James. You, James. You're welcome. Yeah, Ilda's like, don't get fresh. But she might like him getting fresh. She might like him getting fresh. Well, good. Well, thank you, Mr. Hermetic. I wish I had better news. You know, hey, some relationships, they not meant to be. You know what I'm saying? You want to be with somebody that y'all on the same page about everything. If you're looking to settle down, you want to be with somebody who y'all think alike and have the same desires and same, you know, whatever it is. Even if you're just dating, you want to be on the same page with people so nobody gets hurt. It's just easier to be honest and say, listen, I do or I don't want a relationship, blah, blah, blah. So listen, I'm telling you straight out the gate, either I'm a screw up or screw around or I'm a settle down. You know what I mean? You the past guy she's coming towards. Okay, so I had it backwards. That's interesting. That's interesting. You the stable guy. Okay. Okay. That's interesting. Okay, well, I guess that's a good thing. I guess that's a good thing. As long as you're happy with the read that you feel it's right on the money, then I'm happy with it too. Well, thank you, Mr. Hermetic. I'm glad you understand. I'm not Jesus, I'm Joyce. I have to remind people. It's true. I'm not saying I'm that good, but I you know. She left me for some, oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. And she's coming back. Okay. You must love her a lot, Mr. Hermetic. You must love her a lot. James, you want me to put, When I do the timestamps, you want me to put Mr. Hermetic instead of James on the timestamp? Let me write that down. And next time, just write Mr. Hermetic so I know. Thank you, Shelly. Thank you, Ilda. I appreciate it very, very much. Sure thing. Good, good. Thank you. Well, you guys, I have a private reading that I'm going to do. And it depends how I feel after that private reading. If I'm going to do a late night for all signs, I don't know. I might have to wait till tomorrow. I'm going to see how I feel. I got to do, well, I want to do this private reading now. And I think I'm going to be squared away. It's taken me a few days to have all my private readings done. So, and to work out everything in the world. But that's my life, and that's what I signed up for, and I'm fine with it. Oh, that's true. Ilda. What the hell I'm thinking? Okay, maybe I shouldn't do that private reading till tomorrow. Thank you, Mr. Hermetic. I appreciate you. Thank you, Dr. Mark. I have Ilda left. Don't y'all go nowhere. Ilda, I am sorry. What is wrong with me? I'm over here wrapping it up, and your question is all in my face. All right. I just got to read this again. This is so crazy. First of all, I still can't get over how he got your boss fired. And I agree with you. It was some bull, you know, shiatsu. You want to know if this person is going to leave your company soon? I really don't feel like he is. I'm going to timestamp you 107:31, 107:31, Ilda. All right, so right out the gate, I do not feel he's leaving soon. Now, I don't know what you consider soon, but I feel like that was the intention of him getting the boss fired. And what kind of stroke this dude has to get the boss fired? I don't give a damn what he said. The boss is the boss. The boss's boss knows employees lie. They do. Let's keep it 200. Not one, but 200. I was a boss for many years. Them fuckers lied a lot. Not all, but I had a large majority of people that if they knew the truth, they'd pass the fuck out. Period. You know, you couldn't ask them if the sky was fucking blue. You'd have to go outside and make sure. I shit you not. Anyway, so that surprises me that your boss's boss, the owners, would believe an employee over their own manager, their own person in charge. So that makes me wonder what kind of shiatsu was going on. He leaves on company time for hours. So before he could get caught, he got him in trouble. So the boss was really shady anyway. So he deserved to get fired. Oh, Harry leaves on company time for hours. So before he could get caught, he got the boss in trouble. Is that what you're saying? Okay. Again, why would the boss's boss, whoever's the owner, CEO, whoever the hell it is over your boss, why would he believe an employee over his own person, over his own manager? I'm going to just say it like that. That tells me when those things happen, usually there's more to the story. Meaning there's something else in the atmosphere that Harry must have known that he could shiatsu this situation in his favor to get this person fired. There had to be something else going on. There just had to be. I don't know what it is, but it's almost like having something on someone or being able to manipulate something to look bad. Not saying it is bad, but it could look bad if you don't know how things actually happen. Does that make sense? Anyway, I feel like it's something like that. Harry knew how to manipulate this situation to work out in his favor. That to me tells me Harry has no intentions of leaving. Harry wants that job. Harry wants to be the golden child. Okay, you hear me? Harry wants to be the beloved, looked upon favorably. That don't mean that's not a person who wants to leave. That's a person who wants to plant their asses there until kingdom come. So let's see what the cards say. Yeah, you have another boss now. Well, still, it don't matter. Harry wants to be the favored one. He wants to look like the boss's pet. You understand? Hi, Renee Tomato. Joyce, is snowing. Where the hell is snowing, girl? Harry wants to be looked upon as a favored employee. He wants to be like you ever heard about the teacher's pet in school? Harry wants to be the boss's pet or the owner's pet. He wants to be the pet. WNC. Oh, okay. It's sure as hell not snowing over here, girl. I was going to say, I'm not supposed to have no snow. So let's see what the cards have to say. What's the deal with Harry? I don't think he's going anywhere, Ilda. I think he wants to plant his ass there until kingdom come, like I told you. Or he wouldn't have went through all that trouble. If he planned to leave, he wouldn't have went through all that shit. No. And it's okay that you got a new boss. Don't mean Harry's not going to try to schmooze his ass into being the boss one day. He's probably going to lie about that one too. Give him time. Has it ever snowed in the Bayou? Yes. Last January, last year, a year from now, a year from today, we had a lot of snow. We had a snow, it was like a damn blizzard, child, which we've never had snow like that on the Bayou before. And y'all can have it, honey. Farah, I don't take incoming questions during the live stream, only before. Oh, I hated it. We're not equipped for that. We're not, no. The Bayou is not made for a freaking snowstorm, thick snow that you can't even go outside. We don't have, everything shuts down. Like, no, child. We just, we're not made for that. So show me Harry. Opportunist is what I say. Yeah, Harry is thinking he's going to sway the boss. Harry thinks he's going to sway the boss to favor him. Okay, he wants to sway the boss to favor him. And when I say boss, I mean like the highest, the owner or whatever. All right. And I'm right. You see, the devil's in the details. There's the devil right there. And what I'm saying is the truth. The devil, the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. He's an opportunist. He is wanting to implant his ass in that company. I don't care. 10 bosses can come and go. He's going to try to manipulate every situation until it's him. He's the boss. Girl, you think it's going to stop with that one? No, this is just the beginning because now he feels confident because he got away with it already. So that's what that, yeah. Yep. You see, that's the whole thing. He wants to be given some sort of control, responsibility, authority, that type of thing. Owner may be a female. Why you say that? Doesn't have to be. Doesn't have to be. But you see, Harry has a wish for things to go his way, for the path to change for him. He has a certain desire. He wants to be given an opportunity to be the boss. He's an Aries. Well, you saw that Aries card come out. He wants, yep, I told you. The Sun, the Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Pentacles. His goal is to be the boss. That it'll be him one day. So the games have begun. The games have begun. Manipulation. Look, Harry's the liar, cheater, thief, devil energy, everything that's toxic. That's who he really is. His intention is to one day, you see, look at this Wheel of Fortune. Somebody's getting kicked off the wheel, and this person has been pulled up, and this person has been replaced with one of these people, right? That's your friend Harry. One day, he wants to be the boss. He wants to be in charge. He wants to be given that. So he's going to try his little tactics because that's what he wants. There's always a method or a reason for the madness. The reason is he wants to be that. He wants the title, the pay, whatever it is, he wants to be the boss. So no matter who is brought in, that's just, now he's confident because he's got away with it already. He's going to work on getting rid of this one. Watch, you're going to be telling me that shit's going to, it may be quiet right now in the beginning, but you're going to start to see as the weeks pass, things are going to start getting wonky with the new boss. And it's all going to come from Harry. The shit pot is going to be stirred by Harry. Or the shit paddle, however you look at it. That's what's going on. So no, he ain't leaving. He has no intentions of leaving. He's got big plans for himself. Well, that's what he is, a backstabbing ladder climber. That's what he is. Harry's always trying to cause trouble, and he looks like he does a good job of it. All right. He's a punk. Well, thank y'all so much for the questions. I do appreciate it. And for whoever wanted to ask, you got to turn in your questions prior to the live stream. Keep an eye on my community post. Jump on my email list. Be on there so you will get these posts. You will get the emails to know ahead of time when I'm having the Q&As, and you can put in your question. All right. So thank you, Richard. Thank you, Dr. Mark. Thank you, ILDA. Thank you, everybody. SHELLYSHEL, Bianca, everybody. Thank y'all so much. Emily, thank you for your patience. And I will see y'all very soon. Like I said, I do have a private reading to do. I want to do that. Then we'll see how I feel. I'll come back for a late night if I'm feeling good. All right. I'll see y'all. Have a good one.